Well, it's Poets Corner, a safe space for our poets, our spoken word artists, and today we're going to get some really amazing and intimate details concerning the Roots Poetry Slam. With me, the founder of the Oral Tradition Roots Foundation, Mtima, Solwazi, of course, Mtima, no stranger to the program, and Jabari Collins, who would have been a guest on the program already. Back with us, Jabari. Welcome, spoken word poet, and Jabari will give us a performance towards the end of the discussion. But I want to start, Mtima, with the Roots Poetry Slam, some details concerning location, timing, and the takeaway for those who obviously will come and sit with an open mind to take any performances.
Yeah, well, again, pleasant good morning, and thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I will speak a little bit because I want Jabari to really deal with that aspect of the slam. What I could talk about is Monday, we have Cascadoo, our annual festival starting.
Okay.
Right? And it's a 1-week festival, begins on Monday, ends on Saturday.
What venue?
Right, so Monday, we right next door by your neighbors, Nalis.
Oh, right next door.
Right, so we have a children's program, storytelling and mascot design. You remember there was a young man who created the Commonwealth, the games, the mascot?
Yes.
Kokie?
Yes.
Well, he did a session with us last year. It was very good, so he's coming back again to teach children how to create this mascot. Then we have storytelling. We are introducing our Cascadoo mascot and a new addition to the Roots called Bottle, the plastic bottle.
All right.
So that's Monday. Tuesday, we are YTRC.
Okay.
Wednesday, St. Jude School for Girls. And then Thursday to Saturday, open mic. Thursday, Food Square. Friday, East Yard. And Saturday, Serenity Gardens.
I want to say open mic. Anybody could come up.
Of course, anybody. We want to see you. No, Jay, listen.
No, real talk.
The open mic is a vibes, and this Cascadoo is called vibes.
And that's what I want to ask Jabari. When it comes to, like, let's say open mic or even coming into the slam, right? This root slam, is it that there are any topics that are off limit? Does one have free reign, free freedom to express themselves really openly in the space?
The tagline for Roots Poetry Slam is, I have something to say. It don't matter what you have to say. It's about the person. It's about the stories that people have to tell. So you don't really have, of course, you have to come across in a certain way. You don't have, you're not going to bash people, you're not coming to cuss down the place. But still, you have your free reign of what you need to get out what you had to say.
Yeah, well said. And from what you have seen so far, Jabari, is there any common thread in terms of topics? What people seem to be logging in and tapping into right now? What's trending?
Often you would get, we live in the political climate. A lot of times, because it has always been, whether it's calypso, poetry, all these art forms, this is what people dealing with, their stresses does come out through the performances. So you will get things on the country, whether it's on how to change the world or where's the climate we living in and what the youths want to see, or the youths getting that hand to hold to move forward and carry the torch further. So a lot of the time those kind of topics kind of break the way. Mental health is the next big one you will see often. Phone addiction and how we seeing all the things that are going on around the world, all these different things kind of pervasive through the performances.
Mtima, what you hope will be the big takeaway for Roots this 2026?
Well, we want to thank Poets Corner in the first place, thank CNC3, because a lot of the poets who came here over the past year, they will be in the slam, right? So this was like a kind of testing ground for them, right? So the big takeaway for me is really getting the youth, as Jabari said, to say what's on their mind, to say something, and before we go back to Jabari, I want to say something to us, Jay, and to the adults. I was sharing this with Jabari in the car coming down. We as adults, when we look at this door, there's a door in front of us, right? Jabari at 22, I am at 54, looking at the same door, but the sign I am seeing on the door is exit. The sign that Jabari is seeing, same door, is enter. So Jay and Nation are taking a quote. Nation, we have a responsibility that when we exit that door, we leave something for Jabari and them to enter, something of value, something of purpose.
Well said.
And that is the whole thing about Roots Foundation, Cascadoo, Roots Poetry Slam. Jabari was a participant when he first entered back then, you know.
Yeah.
Look, Jabari here now promoting the event.
I love that. And let me tell you, and that's why I always say we have to leave the place better than we meet it. You know, give people like Jabari and his generation the battle in an advanced position where we drop it and they have to pick it up. And you understand? So with that being said, Jabari, we'll come back in a little bit on Mtima to put some social media information out. We'll let Jabari take it away with his piece. What's the name of it, Jabari?
Things the old people let's say.
Let me come out there.
Let me talk to earlier.
Oh, gosh.
In my family, we live long. So when they say the old people say something, it's some real old people that say it. And like a Sunday morning service, it's real old people singing the same song with 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 3 great-grandparents, too much cousin to count, and almost everybody bade men I think when I was small. Needless to say, when it came time to dissuade young minds from dangerous acts like going out to clubs or playing with hearts, at the drop of a dime they had sayings in spades like a game of cards, and I was the jack that all forces tried to hang. Before you think that those times were few and far apart, remember that every act or decision you could make have a saying to trumpet. So when I approach my life with a puffed chest and raised head, I hear how they heard better cock than me crow and still end up in pot. But I try not to let that ruffle my feathers too much. Continue with my same strut, out the yard, into new lands, only to hear about how the grass not always greener on the other side. Like if exploration would mean extinction, talking like the exchange rate on every expedition, sure to have the candle costing more than the funeral. But I go on. Although go Paul Luck ain't see Paul Luck, I don't need to see Paul Luck to know that fortune favors the bold. And they go long me for now. Because even they know that a maga goat had to get a long rope. And watch my size. So they will give me some time to get experience under my horns. Because they know that I know that happy bird does mess in the nest. So let me take a sec and reset. Remember, I still have to keep my head on my shoulders and move with the knowledge of the giants on whose shoulders I stand on. Because this head ain't make to wear cap alone. Ever so often I remember they were born at night, not last night. So now I give a bit more weight to the words they say when they speak. And that doesn't mean I'll stop chasing these pipe dreams. It just means I'll watch out for any crapo that trying to smoke my pipe before me. Because even a broken clock is right twice a day. Or so the old people will say.
You hear you a performance by Mtima, right? My brother, respect, man.
Oh, exactly.
That's like a fresh piece, man. I see that.
More recent.
Yeah, good stuff. How are we gonna get some more details online again to get the whole lineup? The full works for next week.
We could go to Roots Foundation TT on Instagram, and I believe it will be Roots Foundation on Facebook as well. Other than that, the slam, if you're going to it, this slam, the auditions were open since since July 13th. So the auditions are closing next week, Friday, please God. On the 14th of July, you have to send in a video submission by 11:59 p.m. Okay. So it's a short window. If you have to prepare a piece, people have to start preparing it from now to send in that video pretty soon.
And yeah, what you told the poets who came here, you could use your poet's corner poem. Because this was the audition.
Of course. And let me tell you, this space, if it's one thing I'm happy about, it's been consistent no matter the season, the time of the year. Every Friday, around 6:30, we always bring some poets in to speak and inspire via the words. Mtima, all the best.
Yeah, right.
Yes, man, Jay.
Respect. 2 J's, man.
Good energy. Another Jay coming in, Jalano stepping in just now. Right, so it's a good energy on this Friday. Some music going to take us up to the 8 o'clock hour. See you soon.